Welcome to Lydia's Plate. I'm a stay-at-home mom who is homesteading together with my husband and 4 kids. We do gardening, house cleaning, all the homesteading stuff, baking bread, experimenting with gluten-free foods for one of our kids, animals, and the like. So if you like that kind of stuff, stay tuned and welcome to our channel. So as with all the other canning videos of tomato products, the first thing I need to do is start chopping up veggies. Like the pizza sauce, this tomato soup is all going to get blended, and so I am just cutting off any blemishes or stems and then quartering or halving the veggies so that they'll easily go through the blender. Now as soon as I'm done enough tomatoes, which will be 8 quarts for one recipe of soup, then I will move on to onions, peppers, carrots, and I have been doing kohlrabi this year because it seems like it's pretty interchangeable with celery, especially in something like this tomato soup where that works. And here, actually real quick, I had found a tomato that looked great from the outside, but on the inside it had, I don't know, some kind of, it was like scab or something. I've never seen that before. And we have this one pepper that looks really, really weird. Had a weird growth coming off the top. Anyways, so yes, I will chop all these veggies and put them through the blender, and then we'll keep going with the next step. I'm going to change the camera angle a few times here throughout all of this so that if you have any questions on technique or anything like that, hopefully you'll be able to see it. I am by no means a chef. I'm not a professional. I've just been cooking and canning for my family for over 13 years, and I know what works for me, and I'm still learning too. I don't have it all together and I don't know everything. So I'm just doing what I've learned to work. And I'm okay, I don't want a chunky tomato soup, but I'm okay if there are some seeds that come through, or if it's got a little bit of substance to it, if that makes sense. Like it's definitely a soup. It's not like a stew or anything like that, but it's not perfectly smooth either. Like it's not like ketchup. It's not like ketchup where it's just made from the juice. This would be more like the texture of a jam, I guess. With this pot, I've been finding out that if I put some oil in the bottom, this is sunflower oil, I don't think it would matter what kind. I did lard the one day when I was out of oil, and I just put it in the bottom of the pot, and then that way the soup doesn't burn on because this is a very thin pot. So I'm just blending these veggies until I'm happy with the consistency, and I'm making sure that I get enough tomatoes in the bottom of the blender so that there's enough liquid in there so that the drier veggies like the peppers and onions and carrots will blend well. And then I've added a couple of bay leaves, and I'm going to add some parsley flakes, dried parsley flakes, because I don't have the real deal. And here I have saved some of the blended veggies, and I've added some sugar, cornstarch, whatever. The recipe will be in the description box. And I'm just adding this in now to thicken the soup. This is another thing I love about it, with one of our kiddos having become very gluten sensitive or intolerant or whatever it is. It's nice to find something that is thickened with cornstarch rather than flour, so that he's not going to get sick off of it. And then I'm just filling all my jars here. Mark did some testing with water, and he figured out that these jars actually hold 12 ounces, not 16 like I thought. So that is very close to a can of tomato soup from the store. So I'm just going ahead here and filling all these jars, and then hopefully I won't have to buy a whole lot or any tomato soup from the store this year. It's not that we eat this much tomato soup. Oh man, I think I could count on one hand how many times we actually eat tomato soup as our meal. But I'll often put a can of tomato soup or a couple cans in a recipe like a casserole or something. So there we go, guys. That's how I make tomato soup. I hope this has helped you, that you've learned something. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that bell if you want to be notified every time we post a new video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, guys, and stay healthy. Bye.